Welcome to the energy pathway. If you struggle with stubborn belly fat despite strict dieting, you are absolutely not alone today. Millions of hardworking adults face this exact frustrating reality every single morning when they look in the mirror, but the truth is actually quite different. Your body is responding to hidden internal signals. We have been taught that losing weight is just a simple math equation involving calories in and calories out every day. However, for adults over 30, this outdated advice ignores the complex biological reality of how our hormones control fat storage mechanisms. Stubborn belly fat is not a sign of weakness. It is a protective hormonal response driven by 4 major lifestyle factors. Today, we will uncover these hidden triggers and introduce a practical daily reset protocol to help you reclaim your overall health. Let us begin with the first major factor affecting your waistline right now: chronic stress and its powerful hormone called cortisol. Modern American life is incredibly demanding. We juggle intense work pressures, family responsibilities, and endless digital notification. This constant state of high alert forces your adrenal glands to pump out cortisol continuously throughout your long and busy day. Elevated cortisol sends a very specific survival signal to your entire body. It commands your system to store fat around the abdomen. From an evolutionary perspective, this belly fat serves as a quick energy reserve for fighting or fleeing from immediate physical danger. But your brain cannot tell the difference between a looming predator and a stressful email from your demanding boss at work. Therefore, as long as you remain stressed, your body will stubbornly hold onto that midsection weight regardless of your strict diet. Managing stress is not a luxury. It is a biological necessity if you genuinely want to change your body composition effectively. This brings us directly to the second major factor driving unwanted belly fat: poor sleep quality and chronic sleep deprivation nightly. Many adults sacrifice sleep to catch up on work or mindlessly scroll through glowing social media feeds late into the night. When you lack adequate rest, your body experiences a profound disruption in 2 critical hunger hormones called ghrelin and leptin respectively. Ghrelin is the hormone that signals hunger, and poor sleep causes its levels to spike dramatically the very next morning. Meanwhile, leptin, which normally tells your brain that you are full, drops significantly, leaving you feeling constantly hungry and unsatisfied daily. This hormonal imbalance explains why you crave sugary snacks and processed carbohydrates after a restless night of tossing and turning continuously. Furthermore, inadequate sleep keeps your cortisol levels artificially high, creating a vicious cycle of stress, cravings, and increased belly fat storage. Deep sleep is the critical period when your body repairs tissues, balances hormones, and actively burns stored fat for sustained energy. Without this essential recovery time, your metabolism slows down, making it nearly impossible to shed those extra pounds around your waist. Prioritizing your sleep hygiene is just as important as choosing the right foods when it comes to effective and lasting weight loss. The third core factor in this biological puzzle is blood sugar instability and the crucial role of the hormone called insulin. The standard American diet is heavily loaded with refined carbohydrates, hidden sugars, and highly processed foods that digest far too quickly. Every time you consume these sugary items, your blood glucose levels spike rapidly, forcing your pancreas to release large amounts of insulin. Insulin is essentially a fat storage hormone. Its primary job is to clear excess sugar from your bloodstream to keep you safe. When your muscle and liver cells are already full, insulin directly packs that extra glucose into your expanding abdominal fat cells. Over time, your body can become resistant to insulin, meaning it requires more and more of it to do the same job. High circulating insulin levels act like a strict lock on your fat cells, preventing any stored fat from being burned for energy. This is exactly why you might exercise intensely but see zero changes in your belly fat if your insulin remains constantly elevated. Those mid-afternoon energy crashes you experience are a direct result of this dramatic blood sugar roller coaster happening inside your tired body. Stabilizing your blood sugar is absolutely critical. It turns off the fat storage signals and finally allows your metabolism to heal properly. The fourth major factor contributing to stubborn belly fat is the highly sedentary nature of our modern daily lifestyles and work environments. Most adults spend 8 to 10 hours a day sitting at a desk, staring at screens with minimal physical movement or stretching. Prolonged sitting drastically reduces the activity of an enzyme called lipoprotein lipase, which is responsible for breaking down fat in your bloodstream. When this enzyme shuts down, your body loses its natural ability to process fats efficiently, leading to increased storage around the organs. Furthermore, a lack of regular movement means your muscles require less glucose, leaving more sugar in your blood to trigger insulin spikes. You cannot simply undo 8 hours of sitting with a frantic 30-minute session at the gym after work. It requires consistency. The human body was beautifully designed for frequent, gentle movement throughout the day, not for being locked in a rigid seated position. This lack of daily activity fundamentally changes your metabolic baseline, making it incredibly difficult to maintain a healthy weight as you age. When you combine chronic stress, poor sleep, sugar spikes, and sitting all day, you create the perfect storm for deep belly fat. This fat is not just aesthetic. It is visceral fat wrapping around your organs, silently driving harmful inflammation throughout your entire body. Understanding these 4 biological pillars empowers you to stop blaming yourself and start taking strategic action to heal your tired metabolic system. You do not need another restrictive crash diet. You need a comprehensive lifestyle approach that communicates safety and balance to your hormones. This is why we created the Daily Reset Protocol, a simple, actionable framework designed specifically to reverse these stubborn biological fat triggers. Step 1 of the protocol begins the moment you wake up. You must get natural sunlight in your eyes within 30 minutes. Morning sunlight exposure properly sets your circadian rhythm, naturally lowering evening cortisol and ensuring you fall into deep, restorative sleep at night. Just 10 to 15 minutes of outdoor light signals your brain that a new day has started, optimizing your entire hormonal cascade. Step 2 focuses entirely on stabilizing your blood sugar by significantly reducing refined carbohydrates and completely eliminating hidden liquid sugars from drinks. Instead of traditional sweet breakfasts, prioritize high-quality proteins and healthy fats to keep your insulin levels low and your energy steady. Eating a protein-rich meal first thing in the morning prevents the dramatic glucose spikes that inevitably lead to afternoon sugar craving. Step 3 is about integrating frequent, low-intensity movement into your daily routine to combat the dangerous effects of prolonged sitting habits. We highly recommend taking a brief 10-minute walk immediately after your largest meals to help your muscles absorb excess blood glucose. Walking is a highly effective, stress-reducing exercise that gently lowers cortisol while simultaneously turning on your natural fat-burning metabolic pathways. Set a timer at work to stand up, stretch, and walk around for just 2 minutes every single hour of the day. Step 4 is establishing a non-negotiable sleep schedule to ensure your body gets the deep recovery it desperately needs every night. Turn off all electronic screens at least 1 hour before bed to prevent blue light from suppressing your natural melatonin production completely. Create a cool, dark, and quiet bedroom environment that promotes uninterrupted rest, allowing your hormones to reset and balance themselves perfectly overnight. When you finally prioritize high-quality sleep, you will wake up feeling energized, with drastically reduced cravings for unhealthy junk food options. The Daily Reset Protocol is not a temporary fix. It is a permanent lifestyle shift designed to honor your fundamental human biology. By addressing stress, sleep, blood sugar, and movement, you are communicating to your body that it is safe to release stored fat. Remember, lasting transformation requires patience. Your hormones did not become imbalanced overnight, and they will need consistent care to fully heal properly. Do not try to change everything at once. That approach often leads to overwhelming frustration and eventual burnout for most busy adults. Instead, I encourage you to choose just one single habit from the protocol today and practice it consistently for the next week. Perhaps you will start by stepping outside for morning sunlight tomorrow, Or maybe you will commit to a short walk after lunch. Once that first habit feels completely natural and effortless, you can confidently add the next one to your evolving daily wellness routine. You have the incredible power to rewrite your biological story and reclaim the vibrant health and energy you truly deserve right now. Sustainable fat loss is never about punishing your body. It is about deeply understanding and supporting its complex internal needs every day. Stop fighting against your own biology. Start working with it to build a resilient, healthy body that naturally sheds excess weight effortlessly. If you found this information valuable, please take a moment to like this video and share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe to the Energy Pathway for more science-based strategies to optimize your health. Thank you for watching, and stay healthy always.